The Delta variant continues to spread out of control across the Southland.
As medical centers see new patients, they are preparing for even more. And here's why. We have these staggering numbers just into our newsroom. LA County just reported 3,058 new cases today. That is the first time the number has topped 3,000 since February 13th, and the third day in a row of 2,500 or more cases. The positivity rate has risen to just over 5%. Last Friday, it was at 4%. The county is also reporting 7 new deaths and 655 COVID patients in the hospital.
CBS 2's Jeff Nguyen is live at Providence St. Joseph's Hospital in Burbank, where doctors there are ready for what could be a new rush on patients.
Jeff and Pat, the numbers that you just mentioned factored into what we are seeing here. A month ago, COVID protocols were lifted, but now work crews are bringing back 30 COVID rooms.
We're going to meet 6 for tomorrow and 6 for Monday.
At Providence St. Joseph Medical Center in Burbank, the windows are being replaced with drywall because this floor is being converted back into a COVID ward. The zipper doors and air filters are part of what's called a negative pressure room, which sucks out bad air and pushes it outside.
In a lot of ways, it's been like going backwards.
Chris Rice is a nursing manager. He says about 6 weeks ago, he and his co-workers held a celebration because they had 0 COVID patients.
But after the 4th of July, which is when all the family gatherings began to happen and all of the restrictions started to get lifted, it started to get bad again. Across the country, the highly infectious Delta variant has been the dominant strain linked to the recent upticks. Last week, our total census was about 12. Yesterday, it was 18. Today, it's 21. And the ED is popping today, so that we expected for there to be more. Last month, about 20% of the COVID infections in LA County involved people who were fully vaccinated. Public health officials say the vaccines are not foolproof, but they have been highly effective at preventing hospitalizations and death. The vaccines work and they are safe. I know a lot of people are afraid of side effects, but most of the side effects are very manageable. A lot of the side effects that people read about just aren't real. 6 months ago, this one hospital cared for about 170 COVID patients. Rice doesn't think it'll get back to that level, but he says the return of these converted rooms could have been avoided. We're starting to feel anger at people who just aren't taking it seriously, and we are going to continue to take care of these patients. That's never going to change. We want people to be healthy. We want people to do well, but we also want people to take it seriously. In the last month, Providence St. Joseph and its sister hospitals in Southern California has seen an increase in COVID patients by nearly 600%. We're live in Burbank. Jeff Nguyen, CBS 2 News.
And the Biden administration has purchased 200